Sheesh.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
This stretch of team right here, Panthers, Patriots, Raiders, that's
and
tough.
Off we go from Las
Been
Vegas.
tough.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Kenneth Walker, the third. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. Look at the big fella go.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Ain't nobody out there in that secondary. It's bad news.
Yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right
That's a
now.
good play call. I shouldn't even been on that three.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed 1-2, and end zone.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Minshew sets to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
They snap it to Smith. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And that was going to be off target.
Number 11 got to get up the field. Like, gee, that's slow.
But now it's third down.
I don't know about anything. I know Jacoby Myers, I know Brock Bowers, Gardner Minshew. That's it after that.
Now Minshew.
It's low. Minshew, I'm throwing it up in the air, bro. You got no arm. What the It's okay, though. It's part of I ain't about to get upset about this shit. That's just like football, man.
He was hoping for now 2 interceptions thrown.
He's throwing in the air. I'm touch passing that. I don't know why he's.
Behind them had that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the interception, here's Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To the right side, this is Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from them, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Here's Minshew. He's going to wind up and air it out. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Julian Love picks it.
Damn, Gardner Minshew, bro. You can't be this bad. They do you bad for real.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the end.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I threw a pick every play, every possession.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Thank you.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
2nd and a couple.
They'll set up a throw.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again, Minshew looking to throw.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again.
Ah, my God, going to miss you, your buns.
Picked off by Ernest Jones.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well,
can't run, can't throw. He's got to live on the defense trying to go get us a score.
I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
And the Raiders have got him. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He lets it fly for Lockett. But that's caught at the 25. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
I left him because I seen DK break. That's on me.
And even 60 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Geno. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Geno now to throw. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
4 interceptions, down 7. Come on.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A dump off for Abdullah. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And the Seahawk defense
Came too far out the pocket. Came way too far. The pocket went left.
Time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively. To force incompletion,
it's going to bounce, too. I should have put it up on the other side.
Situation.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
It's a bad punt. I could do what I wanted to with it, too. Nobody was back there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in.
I mean, Rap was good about it.
DK Metcalf, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0.
I gotta find a way to get Jacoby Myers in the game. He can't get open. Can't find him nowhere. He stay guarded. He's slow anyway, so I know he ain't getting too much separation.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now here's another interception. Picked by Julian Love. Inside the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Throwing is Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final.
Let's just score. I just want to score. Yeah, I'll be all right.
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. That's complete. Again, he's got Marshall. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout that's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Lane drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late.
Yo.
Not in a lopsided game like this.
He drops it. Like, what will we do with
Now
that?
they face a 3rd and 10 after
He's just
back-to-back
dropping wide open
incompletions.
passes.
It'll be Minshew again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Looking to throw it. Minshew. For Marshall, that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.